So I've been to a couple of craft beer places that were very nice, really nice beer, and now I've headed back towards the old town, and I've come to a place called, actually I forgot what it's called, but it's some kind of music hall, Club Garden I think it is, and it's got a nice beer garden out the back. It smells a bit like ass, so it's not great, and we're back on the Żywiec rather than the craft beer. But it'll do for now. Right then, so far I've been to a couple of craft beer places that were very nice, and then I've just been in a place called, well, I've forgotten what that place is called, Dragon Club or something, and that was nice and grotty. When I first came out, I passed a place on the corner just down here, and it looked like a real proper pub. It's right in the square, but it seemed a bit shouty when I first walked past for my first drink. But now I've had 3 beers, I think I'm ready for it. So let's go in and see what it's like. Hello. Hello. Can I have vodka, please?
Yeah, of course.
Right then, I'm in this bar, which is actually quite chilled out now. It was quieter than it was earlier on. I was going to have this drink and then go and find like a pizza place or something, but this menu's kind of caught my eye. It turns latte, they do like a few kind of traditional Polish, I guess, bar snacks, is it really? I don't know. Tartare, which is beef tartare, which is basically raw beef. Herring in oil. Gzik, which translates as gzik, which I think is some kind of coleslawy type thing with like radishes and stuff like that. Might be wrong about that. And Zurich, which I've had before, white borscht. It's a kind of fermented soup with kielbasa, and then they do loads of toasters and stuff like that. 10 zlotys each. I might actually just stay here, and I mean, yeah, the beef tartare. It's served with a raw egg as well, which doesn't make it any easier, to be honest. But I think I'm going to give it a go. So I think I'm going to go for the beef tartare and the herring in oil. I quite fancy the Zurich, but I think I might order them 2 first and see how full I am after that. It might be that the beef tartare I can't eat. Hi, are you still serving food?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I order a beef tartare and a herring in oil?
Okay.
Herring in oil, yeah? 20, thank you. Right, so I've done it. I've ordered beef tartare and herring in oil, so this could be interesting. I'm really not expecting to like the beef tartare. The herring in oil I think I'll be able to cope with, but we'll see how we go. Right, the food came immediately. I guess they don't have to cook it. So basically this is what I've ordered. So I've got the beef tartare, which is basically just raw beef with a raw egg in the middle. Looks like onion, and I think that's gherkin and some bread. So that's my first dish, and then I've got some herring in oil, which seems very normal compared to that. Herring in oil again with some bread. 10 zlotys each. Right, let's give this beef tartare a go. I was wondering what that was. I was thinking, is it soy sauce? But I just had a smell, and it's Maggi. Now I know from an old friend of mine that Maggi is very popular in Poland, so I might get some of that in there as well. And I think what you're supposed to do is like kind of mix the egg yolk in with the beef. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Well, that's what I'm doing anyway, so good God. Let's get a bit of everything in there. Well, here goes, first time trying beef tartare. I mean, I'll be honest, it's completely not like anything I've ever eaten before. It's a bit strange eating raw beef, but then, you know, it's only like eating sushi, isn't it? Eating raw fish. So, I might just like dump all that in there and just eat it as a sandwich. That's pretty interesting. That's something. Once I'd actually I'd tried it, didn't dislike it, didn't seem to have much taste, but once I've put a bit of salt and pepper on and a bit of Maggi in there, beef tartare is actually bloody delicious. I will definitely be having that again. Right, well that's the beef tartare done, and now it's on with the herring, which is just going to feel like normal food compared to that. So herring in oil. Let's get a bit of that onion going on as well there. That's wonderful. That's really good. You know, to say I ordered two things that I expected to be very weird and maybe not being able to eat them, but bloody hell, might order them again. Well, beef tartare. I wasn't expecting to like it, to be honest, but I thought I'd give it a go, and to be honest it was a little bit bland. I didn't dislike it, it wasn't horrible, but then I put some salt and pepper on and some Maggi, which, you know, is a big thing in Poland, and it was bloody lovely. Yeah, I finished the whole thing. I really enjoyed it. I would definitely have it again, and it came with the onion and the gherkin as well, and all mixed together with the bread. It was really good. And the herring was, I've had herring before, it was okay. I was expecting to enjoy the herring and not the beef tartare. It was the other way around. Really enjoyed the beef tartare, herring was just okay. But the whole thing came to just under, it was like £3.70 or something for the two dishes. I could get some Zurich. There's definitely room for more food inside my belly right now, but I think I'm going to leave it at that. I'm happy with that. What a great place this has turned out to be. And it's right, literally, main square's there. So yeah, check this place out. Get yourself some nice cheap beer and some lovely crazy bar snacks. I seem to be falling into this routine that whenever I turn up at a new city, I spend the first night in all the bars. And yeah, I seem to have my biggest night on the first night. Oh, that's like a cool place. Well, I was on my way back to the hostel, and then I walked past a place that looked quite inviting. I did go in and film it, but I didn't press film, so no, I wasn't filming. But it turned out to be a craft beer place. 9 zloty for 9 beer. I have a bottle as well. That's really nice.